Let's take a look. Where are they? 33%. Where are we on the Viscount? Not too far away. Oh.
Vehicle in production.
I'm gonna just use, like, every cycle, I'll spend some money over here getting something. Just to get things going. How are we looking on that? Yikes. That's taking an awful long time. We need... That's taking an awful long time. I guess we just hold on for a little bit more. We had an ion cannon. Gosh, even then, I don't know. That's a heck of a fleet. By the way, what era is it that we can upgrade him? 19 ABY, month 6. So, in precisely 1 year. Okay. Not that that's necessarily something that we're gonna want to do. I don't know. Modified ISD2. I wonder how modified it is. And does that mean modified better or modified worse? I have no idea. I want to know what's at Hakasi, because I want to go back over
Destination
there.
set.
Don't know if we will, again, because of this nonsense. Who is this? Jen Smeal. Well, obviously. I think we've probably seen him before. Sort of recognized.
Research complete.
Oh. Zero more hero replacements remain. Wait, does that mean we can't actually get another hero? No. Are those our only options, really? Oh, right, we could do him. Modified he has 2 modified Imperial 1 Star Destroyers. Right. Maybe we do that. Endurance Fleet Carrier. Modified Imperial 1. Bulwark 3. We're replacing the frigate fleet, right? So we want someone who's gonna be good for a frigate fleet. I mean, you can make the argument that this is a really good option because it is the big tank that we need to protect the fleet. Do we want to try that? He has the highest command tier as well. Well, I say that. Hero of Endor, I think, brings tier 4 up to about tier 3. So... what's Risk Taker do? Minus health, plus damage, plus speed. Oh, interesting. That kinda makes sense for a frigate fleet. Hero of Endor, 555, shield damage, speed. So that brings the damage up even more. And then tier 4. So about 20% damage. So that's tier 1 damage increase right there. Interesting. Versus him, which is just command tier 3. 10% across the board except for speed. He has 2 Imperial ones is the thing, which might mean that we can have one of them forward and the one that he's in back, and mean that we can sort of almost get a free Imperial one to tank. Do you by chance have any? You sure do. How handy. 8,000 hull and shields. And obviously his Landos are modified, so it's not going to be exactly this, but this is just to get an idea of what we're getting versus a bulwark. We don't have any bulwarks anymore, and we can't build them. We would have to, in order to be able to build them, we would have to get, what's his name, elected. Who is it? You? Yeah. Again, Mediator Research locks Bulwark 3 Home 1 type swap. I wonder when we get Mediator Research. Soro subunits 15% cheaper and faster build time. Regardless, the point is, we would have to get him elected Chief of State in order to be able to build bulwarks in order to be able to check what the stats on a bulwark is, because I don't remember. However, what have you got? Modified Imperial 1. That's it? Okay, he's not who we're going with. She is not who we're going with. So really it's a question of, is it Dorat or is it Lando? He's giving us plus 20%. Upgrading him does remove that. Oh, plus 80 credits. Oh. Right, because it's 80% of the base planet income. Or, 20% of the base planet income. Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm indecisive. Because I do kind of actually want to do the bulwark as well.
Researching.
We'll do the bulwark for now, and next time we'll have Lando, I think. Out of curiosity, do we by chance get anybody different on Mon Calamari? No. The only planet I could think of where we might get someone different. Okay, let's carry on. 91% on that puppy. That's we're getting close to be able to go and do something. That'll be really nice. We're sitting here struggling with a fleet, and then they've just got 4 times as much. Just casually chilling over here. More than 4 times as much. Just casually chilling over here. And that's not even close to all they've got. It can't be. Oh man. I didn't actually check last time I looked at this. Where are we? 10%. So they have over 3 times as much military strength as we have. Okay, well, that's nice for them, I guess. Well, let's take a look at Hakasi.
We do this for the New Republic.
Wait, that was this. Go. Fast.
We're moving now, Commander.
Definitely gonna want that. Okay. Oh, there's Lumia. Oh, they've moved stuff. No, they haven't. Well, yeah, they have, but it's not. They haven't really changed anything
Research complete.
other than moving some stuff around. I didn't actually register what that said. What is he in? Tector. For some reason, I was just looking at the stats. Okay, that's the big one. We've got Dorat. We've got now the big one. 230. Good grief. Yikes. Where are their Superstar Destroyers? What are they? 96? No, that's an Imperial. 178. $210. I don't think they have one over here. No. Okay, so that's a big ol' ship. 20 more than Wedge, and he's the biggest ship we can currently see. Cool. Okay, you just chill out there. Let's get Chaldorat down south.
Construction complete.
Sasheen cruiser reporting.
How about we go with Belsavis? And then we start replacing what we lost. Let's start with... Let's start with some Coronas, actually.
Constructing unit.
Oof. Okay, that was a lot. Carry on. Gonna have to wait till next month. In the meantime... Can we just cheekily sneak in here and yoink that? Oh no, we can't, because there's a... shoot. Okay, well, never mind then. Guess we're gonna have to do this properly. Or at least sorta properly. Go.
Navigating.
Go be elsewhere, will you?
Away.
Cola 4.
Tactical
Isn't
battle
that
imminent.
down here? No. I don't know where that is. There. Oh, they're over here now, huh? Interesting. This is not very well connected, it looks like. Oh, I take it back. It connects to over here as well. Never mind. Yeah, this is pretty well connected. Ignore me. Apparently, I really need to look a little more closely at the planets when I'm sending stuff, moving things, because this had the potential to be
Prepare for
really
jump to
bad
hyperspace.
again.
Moving out.
Aldred are on a roll lately.
Sasheen cruiser reporting.
Wow.
Corona class frigate reporting.
You know
Building
what?
Under construction.
If we can, I'd like to try.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, for crying out loud. Really? What am I doing? Where am I going? Wait, just ground forces. Okay. What was I doing? Gonna go ahead and get another one of these
Vehicle in
puppies,
production.
and I just sent him down there, so I can't get that queued up. So okay, Let's go blow some stuff up over here for some reason. I really need more interdictors.
The enemy has been spotted.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice to have more interdictors. I guess we don't necessarily need them.
Cruiser here. Navigating.
Okay, what's the plan here, people?
Reporting in.
Because I'm confused. This is... Hold on a second. They already had someone on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's way more than can fit on the planet. So... what is the point of sending them?
Form up. A-Wing Squadron reporting. Awaiting
hello?
orders. Order received.
Ready for command,
Copy.
sir.
Fallout.
Engines
Cruiser online.
activated.
I copy. We've got them on the run.
Okay, well, it saves us the time of having to blow that up, I guess. But I'm really not sure I understand what that was all about. Unless they meant to go head down to Corellia? Was that the plan? Maybe that was the plan.
How about some backup?
Yeah, that'd make more sense. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so that's where they went. There was just a pretty substantial reshuffling of stuff over here. They've still got over 1,000, but the big ship, the other big ship, the Mandator, left.
Construction complete.
Corona-class frigate reporting.
Along with his whole fleet, it looks like. So I guess... Interesting. What are they doing? Let's see here. Let me take a look. What are the stats on the bulwark? Because I don't remember. Heavy turbolasers, heavy ion cannons, lots and lots of hull and shields. Okay, so basically just heavy stuff. So with that in mind... I'm going to lower the priority on building sashines for this fleet and increase the priority of building probably these and these. I'm hoping with such a substantial brick of a ship, we won't need to worry as much about these things pulling aggro. Well,
Vehicle in production.
we're gonna need these regardless, so let's go ahead and queue those up. Doesn't really require any thought.
Heading out.
Already got 5 of these, already got 5 of these. What is the size on the bulwark? 52, okay. So we need about 250 worth to fill in the space. Okay, well,
Vehicle in production.
the main thing with the
Corona-class
sashines,
frigate
though,
reporting.
is that they've got really good range. So that's worth remembering. It's also worth remembering that we
Let's see
do
what this new
also
gunship can
still
do.
have all these Namanas. I want to leave them with Akbar for the moment, but that's
At your command.
that's also a lot of heavy turbolasers. So yeah, this fleet is going to have a huge number of heavy turbolasers. So I'm going to steer clear of the sashines. More Belarus.
Vehicle in production.
We're also going to definitely want more
Sashine
of
cruiser
those.
reporting.
Unit in production.
Let's
Unit
hold
cancelled.
off until next month. I'd like to
Unit
have
cancelled.
some...
Let's see what this new gunship can do.
I just noticed that. Tynna again, huh? Oh. Oh. I think I know what happened.
Take us in.
The Empire launched that
At your
attack,
command.
and then Maldrude immediately noticed the gap and came in and swooped in and yoinked the planet from under them. Because the Empire sent too much, I would guess. Well, maybe saying yoinked the planet out from under them is a bit of a stretch. The Empire certainly would have left something there. Alternatively, the attack was going to be launched, and then Maldrude came in and smashed the fleet that was going to launch the attack.
Tactical battle imminent.
Then again... That doesn't make any sense, actually. Why would that have happened? Because we just saw the battle symbol. Unless this was Maldrude, and they sent part of their fleet, left part of their fleet, the Empire saw the gap, thought, oh, we can take that, then couldn't. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, we need to really keep our eyes on these, because these are pretty nasty in large groups, and that's a pretty substantial group. Focus the bombers on taking out the gravity well first, I think. Oh, we're down some. Shoot. Okay, well... On the bright side, we're not going to need to worry about things not being out on the field that I would rather be out on the field. Not going to be screwing up our system here.
Enemy unit
right!
sighted.
We still also have the defenses.
Awaiting orders. Engage.
Ready for action.
Not much, but it's something. I'm gonna
Ion
start with that
cannon
thing,
firing.
actually. That'll get our bombers through to the gravity well faster, so we don't need to worry about if we need to leave.
Endurance on station.
Well, that's a useful place for that to jump out. Not at all annoying.
Give the word. Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
Majestic cruisers standing by.
Awaiting orders. I'm on it. Frigate reporting.
Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders. Corona-class frigate reporting.
Do we have any agaves in here? I don't think so.
Anything to help, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting.
Wow, that's a couple of
Let's
bombers
move
and
out.
fighters. Goodness.
Yes, sir.
V-Wing Squadron reporting.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
V-Wing here. Squadron
Y-Wing
advanced.
standing by.
Weapons
You...
armed.
Oops, that was monkey.
Weapons ready. Roger. Setting course.
Your orders.
And then grab
Bombers
you.
at the ready. Bombers reporting in.
TIE Squadron standing by.
Maybe we actually just use the fighters. These things, what are the anti-fighter capabilities on these? Heavy rapid laser cannons. Ooh. Okay, not nothing. That's a little bit alarming. Heavy fighter cover on this side, not nearly as heavy on this side, but then again there are more Novas on this side. So And they have the point defense. Not super sturdy. Got fighters and bombers. These things are really nice.
Cannons armed.
Ready for your orders.
Okay, you guys, I want
Moving.
there.
Yes, sir.
You just, well,
We're heading there now.
get in a little
Right away.
closer, perhaps.
Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders. Cruiser
You guys
reporting.
can just chill back
Yes,
here,
sir.
because you're so
Endurance on
useless.
station. Best possible speed. Take us in. Engage. Give the word. Best possible speed. Take us in. Engage.
Go
Best
that way.
possible speed.
Weapons armed. Yes,
Ion
Commander.
cannon available.
Is there any reason to hit that again? I don't think there is.
Ion cannon firing.
They're splitting
for
their
battle.
forces a bit here.
Changing course to
Interesting.
intercept.
Ready for duty.
This is hideous overkill for what I intend to do to that ship. So
Roger
let's
that.
break off part of it. Actually,
Roger
you know
that.
what?
We're starting our attack run.
Y-wing here.
I'll wait until they
Roger
get a little
that.
closer, and then
Location plotted.
the might tails are quite good, aren't they? I think. I don't know why we're shooting. Wait a minute, there's a ship in there, isn't there? Is there? What are they shooting at? Guess it must be fighters or something, some kind of strike craft that is far away from its marker for some reason. Okay,
Losing
yeah.
on target.
Rendezvous at mark.
I'm
Target those
deliberately
gravity generators.
not going to
Got it.
destroy this ship,
Form up.
if at all possible.
Disable that gravity well
Form
generator.
up.
Keep covering us.
Ion engines primed.
Go
Deploying
shoot that
squadron.
Nova. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky because we do have two completely different battles going on here. Like, drastically different. I think gonna be okay to ignore it for the moment.
Awaiting orders.
This should be enough. With what I already ordered,
Target those gravity
and
well
that,
generators. Awaiting orders.
I think that should be okay.
Awaiting orders.
Our space station is
I
under
hope.
attack.
Oh yeah, that'll be enough.
Copy.
As a matter of fact, heal off now.
Hitting the ion cannon banks.
Copy.
Yeah, that was... Jeez.
Copy. Acquiring
Just a
target.
bit of overkill.
Decrease to full throttle. Stay in
Oh
attack
my
formation.
goodness.
Stay in
I
attack
have
formation.
them now.
Decrease to full throttle.
I copy.
Hold on. Enemy unit disabled.
Heading out.
I need
Stop.
help.
Ah,
Stop.
on enemy.
Stop
Swing
fighting.
around.
Stop
Locking
firing
on.
at that.
I've got a fix. Decrease to full throttle. Should we go around for another pass?
Enemies in range. I've got him lined up.
Ouch.
I've lost engine 2.
That was a waste of firepower if I've
Watch your
ever seen
signal,
one.
sir.
Got one.
Jeez.
We need help.
Holding
fire for maximum effect. fire.
Take on the
Enemy
Novas.
spotted.
This is actually a
Targeting
great
at
spot to
maximum
use that.
firepower.
Eliminating target.
Corona-class frigate report.
I wish you weren't quite so far forward, but okay.
Sasheen cruiser
Oh, that's a
reporting.
cool spot. You can
With
actually
height.
sneak in there
Awaiting orders.
up a little bit.
Endurance on station.
You're too far forward. I don't like that. You guys have good range, though.
He won't be around
Give the
much
word.
longer. Taking him out.
We need our bombers on this side, I think.
Reporting.
We need our
I copy.
bombers to not be being harassed by
away.
any fighters, if at all possible.
Engaging the enemy.
Hold on.
I don't really want to cut across the entire battle.
I'm
But-
on this one.
Kinda gonna need to.
I've got a fix.
Under control.
Enemy unit disabled.
Our engine is down.
Endurance class at your disposal,
Station
sir.
ready.
Ion cannon available. Ion
You.
cannon firing.
Orbital command available. Primary target acquired.
Awaiting orders. Fire at will. Lock weapons and fire. Weapons, clear the skies.
You count?
I'd like you to be a little
disabled.
closer.
Disabled.
Watch him. He's coming
Interdictive
around.
field
Should
engaged.
be
Assault
okay.
brigadier.
Returning to your position.
Should be helpful.
We have them in our sights.
I'll take
Increase
care
to
of this.
full
Endurance
throttle.
on station.
I'm slightly regretting shooting this one in particular, simply because it's up underneath all of
Knock
this.
out those weapons.
But
Blast their weapons.
a little late now. It's fine.
Fire at will.
Ready for your signal.
I don't know what to do with these things. I just don't.
Reporting. Advancing
Please
on
prevent
target.
our bombers from
Yes,
being
sir.
intercepted.
Getting a lock.
If you would be so kind.
Yes, Commander.
Stay in attack formation. I've got a fix.
Engaging Imperial forces.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Closing
in
on
range.
target.
All fighters attack.
Target
Back out.
Give
locked.
the word.
Now you guys are turning.
Fire at will.
You're doing the
Lock
thing.
weapons and fire.
The
At
thing
your
that's
command.
super annoying. Heavy ion.
Disable those
Yeah,
ion cannons.
probably the heavy ions would be a good
Yes, sir.
good spot
Awaiting
to
your
start.
orders.
Standing by. Take out the missile launchers.
Sure, why not?
Endurance class
I'm
at
not
your
sure.
disposal, sir.
You're in range. I don't really want to give you
Warming up.
orders if you're not.
I'm in range.
Well, he is shooting at that.
Taking them out.
Our
I've been
space
hit.
station is under attack.
Kind of feeling like we need some anti-fighter cover here.
Yes, sir.
In the middle, a little
Ready for
more.
your orders.
All power to shields.
Corona class frigate reporting.
Eh.
Receiving
Eh.
message.
Anything to help, sir.
Power to shields.
Majestic cruisers.
I mean,
standing
theoretically we do with these things, but I don't know. Are they really effective? Well, yeah, they're
Engaging the
doing
enemy.
something at least.
Awaiting orders. Lock weapons and fire.
Medium turbo laser. Just start
Weapons,
taking
clear
off
the
the
skies.
medium turbo laser.
Knock out those
You guys do
weapons.
have decent firepower, right? 4 mediums.
Endurance on station.
It's okay, I guess.
Ready.
Sorta.
Decoding transmission.
Direct all fire on the ion cannons.
Yes, Commander.
Is about to be destroyed.
Got one.
Attack.
Decrease to full throttle.
We have had
Ready.
so much of our
Clearing
firepower
squadron
so far
reporting.
away from the fleet for so
I
long.
copy. Target those lasers.
Stay in
B-wing
attack.
But
Going for their lasers.
not forever. You know what?
Weapons armed.
Reporting.
Let's swap these
Moving
to
to
this.
attack position.
Everyone
Weapons
else can
ready.
attack
Roger.
that.
Taking out the missile launchers. Target those lasers.
You know, kinda
Ready for duty.
split things
Going for their lasers.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
by type-ish.
The laser banks are your primary target. Ready.
Imperial spotted.
Target those lasers. Y-Wing Squadron reporting. Take out those ion cannons.
Roger that.
Nope. Ah,
Y-Wing standing by.
I might have given that one
Hitting
orders
the ion
already.
cannon banks. Your orders?
Very difficult to tell sometimes. Sometimes? Most of the times.
The laser banks are your primary target. Bombers at the ready.
Stay in attack formation.
Target those lasers.
Coming around.
Bombers
I'm
reporting
in
in.
range.
Eliminating
Hold on.
target.
Hold on.
Confirmed.
Around.
Launch pad is the primary target.
Why the turning? Stop that.
Blast
Shoot
their
that ship.
weapons.
These things don't want a broadside,
Fire
do
at
they?
will.
That wouldn't make sense.
Lock weapons and fire.
Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders.
All power to shields.
Machine cruiser
At
reporting.
least, I don't think it would
Yes,
make
sir.
sense. Would that make sense?
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
Given the size and shape of the ship, I don't think so. Go shoot that.
I've got my approach vector.
Enemy unit disabled.
Falling out of formation.
Should we go around for another pass?
Here comes the
I've got my
major
approach
bombing
vector. Should we
run.
go around for another pass?
Here comes the major bombing run.
Point one.
Our lasers are inoperable.
Back around to
Oh, oh, that's
I'll try and draw their
no
fire.
good. How about this?
Primary drive
Well,
system is down.
So much for that. Yep, pretty sure that was pretty effective. There's the whole starboard side of that ship gone, and most of that one.
Attack formation.
Yes, sir.
Should we go around for another pass?
Try and pull away from that Tector, will ya?
I've got him lined up. Getting a lock.
Comes the second run with the bombers.
Awaiting orders.
Oh yeah, these things are definitely trying to broadside for some reason.
Endurance on station.
I'm definitely gonna say that doesn't make sense to me, but that's what they're doing. Wow. The speed
on.
with which this many
Waiting
bombers
order.
can just delete a ship, multiple ships of this sort of size,
That's it.
that's
Scratch one.
terrifying.
Hold on.
Did they have that much in reserve? I'll be honest, I didn't actually look at the number of ships.
Got one.
I copy, sir.
Intercepting.
Concentrating fire.
Headed your direction.
Our space station is under attack.
They can't leave,
That's it. Scratch
so
one.
it might just be that they don't want to commit any more of their fleet to this, which absolutely
Coming
understandable,
around.
considering
Give the word.
they didn't even get through the shields of any of the endurances.
Corona class frigate
Should we go around
report,
for
sir.
another pass?
Endurance
Iron
class
cannon
at your disposal,
available.
sir.
Ion cannon
Why
firing.
not? If this thing had stopped and done that to start with, we would not have done nearly as much damage. Whoa, that's funky.
Hold on. Try not to let one on your tail.
I've got him lined up.
Oh, interesting. Those bombs don't seem to be affected by
Roger
it.
that.
What are they called? Concussion bombs? That's interesting.
Copy. Locking on.
The enemy has been defeated.
I guess because they're not really a guided munition, they just kind of dumbfire them, which is why they get so close.